Good morning. Time for another walk in this amazing little rainforest park here at Kurrimine. I'll take a photo of this in a second. See if we see a cassowary this morning. If so, I hope it doesn't go barreling through me. I hear they're a bit destructive. Go back and see if we can see that giant spider again and get a better photo of it for you than the one I took yesterday. It really is a magical place. As I've walked in here, it's probably dropped a good 5 or 6 degrees inside here. I'm loaded up with the bushmen, so the mozzies come, I should be right. Don't know if we'll stop cassowaries though. There must be some scrub turkeys or something doing a bit of digging up around here as well. All the logs and things I'm seeing. Try and pick out some species of plants as we're going. Here's that beautiful big calamus caryatoids. I would really like to grow that at home, but then again, home's on the road now, so I dare say Jenny wouldn't be very happy if I had that growing inside the motorhome. It'd cling to all the clothing, plus also she'd call me a few names, I reckon. That's I think it's a junior version of a caryatoids, but it doesn't appear to have any barbs on it. This is Calamus australis. Another big clump of Calamus australis here. Huge clump. Starting to climb up through the canopy. So immense, and I'm just looking at the centre of it here and the barbs on that middle bit that you can't really see. Pretty dangerous looking plant. There's a big scrub turkey mound here, right next to this sign. It says about orange-footed scrub fowl, apparently. A lot of fruit on the ground, so whether something's been having a good feed through here. You can see where the ground's been turned over by something pretty big, digging it up. I'd love to be in when it's raining actually, but the locals reckon that they've had more rain here in Kurrimine than Cairns, which is pretty phenomenal really when you think about it, because Cairns has had a shitload, for want of a better term, and apparently Kurrimine's had a bit more. So it's all dry now, so I'm not going to go wishing upon them for it to rain again. It wouldn't be real popular, I don't think. Try and find that spider again in a minute. Dare say he'll be in the same spot. There's an egg down there of something. And here's Arenga australasica, which is fairly endemic through this region. It's a relatively young one, they get to a massive size. There's a bigger one over here. So a bit bigger, a couple together here in the one clump. I reckon these must be junior orangas. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they are. It's pretty much the dominant species. But there's also a Hydriastel species through here as well. It's also very common. Where is that spider? I'll probably walk into it face first, that'd be great. Fantastic. I had something going through the bushes then. Don't know if it was a cassowary. As long as it doesn't come charging out at me. Oh, there's a spider web. Yeah. Beautiful rainforests. Beautiful. On a scale with Paranella, I would say this is probably better in that this is all natural. It hasn't been planted, so yeah. Get a little bit darker in here now. Buttress roots on these plants and these trees just here. And that's a Hydriastel there. I think that's a junior one. It appears they don't really throw up suckers until they get a bit bigger. Another massive oringa. And what appears to be, yeah, it's pretty much oringa section. This is a lot of oringa palms. God, they're a bit big. Now we've got buttress roots in that one, that's nice. It's so cool in here now, it's quite nice. A lot better than yesterday, it was very steamy in here. And I'm by myself so I can take my time. Jenny's back at the camp. Some sort of a butterfly. I'm noticing also some very interesting root formations on some of these plants. You can see this thing is actually twisted as it's starting to grow up. And then as the vine goes further, it keeps twisting. Pretty cool. More Hydriastel as well. These orangas are just popping up everywhere now. They're massive. No spider in that one. I reckon I've gone past it. This bluish hue you're seeing on the video, there's a certain light angles in the sun, the leaves almost do have the same bluish hue. It's pretty amazing. Obviously something to do with the light. Here's another caryatoids. That's pretty cool. It's actually good at this time of the morning. You can see the plants better, I reckon. The caryatoids extends over here. Roots coming out of the ground. Starting in life there. Now slowly working its way up this tree. I haven't already realised the caryatoids is one of my favourite forms of wild cane. There we go, sign that says there are turkeys, or passeries here somewhere, but not that I've seen them. Do not touch these trees, they will sting. Freeze frame that and have a read if you like. Another massive moringa. Another caryatoids that's battling with something else on the tree at the moment. Look up there. Competition for light and life. So we've been digging through here again. Pathways through here are pretty cool too. They're been kept as natural as possible. Just enough for you to walk through without tripping over stuff. You still have to watch out for the odd stump sticking out of the ground. There's a nice... What is that? That's not an moringa, it's something else. So I'd almost call this a vine forest. It's yeah, vines everywhere. Now, here's an interesting thing. It's the base of the... I think it's... Well, it's not caryatoids because it's totally devoid of spikes. Some sort of a fishtail climbing plant. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely not calamus. Or maybe it is. I read yesterday that apparently they do tend to lose their spines at the base and as they get longer. So yeah, that'll be alright in a domestic garden, I reckon, because it's not a real vicious one like Hairy Mary or whatever they call it. It rips the crap out of you. Another one of these. This one's natural. Is it nature? What am I trying to say? A native monstera? I'm not sure. I don't think there is such a thing. Maybe the monstera people can tell me, but there's interesting looking monstera looking type plant there growing up through the tree. The dappled light in here is just fantastic. It doesn't reproduce on the camera though, which is rather sad. It's like walking through a cathedral at the moment. Here we go, this is that plant I was talking about. I don't know what it is. One of you wise people out there might be able to put a name on it, whether it's a... What am I thinking? Wouldn't be a tetrasperma, but it looks something like a tetrasperma. Kookaburra in the background. this gnarly mess we've got over here. We've got vine city going everywhere here. There's a lot of competition for space going on. Oop, watch out for that buttress root. The vines are just amazing. This is a pretty cool forest. It's good to see the diversity of Paranella compared to here, which, as I said, this is more of a vine type forest. And I'm probably enjoying this more than Paranella, which will probably surprise quite a few people knowing how much I got off on Paranella. But this, yeah, vines this is more natural. It's, yeah, so much better. And the best part about it, I'm not surrounded by bloody tourists. Walk through at my leisure. Look at these vines. There is a third species of Caryota that I'd like to find that's got a yellowish hue to its trunk, but I've not seen that here. It's a shame because I'd like to see 3 different forms of Calamus. Would be pretty cool. I doubt whether we'll see the real bad one, the vicious hairy Mary. That's more towards Atherton in the more wet sclerophyll forest rather than this is a semi-wet forest. That's pretty cool. It's probably not showing up on the video, but yeah, the dappled light's pretty cool. The buttress roots again. I make no apologies if this is coming across boring, because it's something I'm right into, and those that are will probably enjoy it. So yeah, you can look at the stand here. Once again, this is Australia, I'll get it out after. Aringa anyway. It's a big one. Probably the biggest one I've seen. It's massive. It's a really big Aringa. More Calamus, and once again, it's almost devoid of spikes. It's such a cool plant. Must be a finer form, because they're definitely not. The ones on the other side are a lot spinier than these ones. These ones are almost devoid, which I'll have to consult my book, see if there's another species of Caryota, Calamus caryotoids that is less spiny. Roots going up, all the vines going up this way. Now you can see in the sunlight on this, there is very fine spikes on this particular Calamus. Life inside tree. Tell a few stories. I've been around for a couple 100 years, I suppose. Wow. Got some gnarly growth happening around it. One of those twisted vines. A few songs going on in the background. I'll stay quiet. So yeah, this is a, as I said, the 600-metre walk through this little forest, and just done the halfway bit. We're starting to head back out now. So yeah, it's a good, nice little easy flat walk. There's no inclines and declines. It's nice and flat ground. So it'd actually be wheelchair friendly when you think about it. You can push a wheelchair around in here. If anyone's visiting Kurrimine, straight across from the caravan park, Kurrimine Beach Caravan Park. It's a beautiful little walk. This. Very nice. I think this is a Ringaringleri, I'm not sure. It's Australasia, which is ones that get a massive Ringa. Big plant, big plant. These twisted vines. There's something. Not sure what that is there. There's a, have to go back and consult my book. And I'll put the species on the screen afterwards once I've got it. But I read about this. It's a dainty little palm. They're very few and far between. Once again, because it's dry, there's no tree ferns here. It's pretty much just palms and vines and trees. A little bit walk. I might see what's around the back here in a minute. So this little path leads off out the other side of it. See where that goes. That's big stand of, what do we got there? Calamus australasiacum, I think. It's huge. It's taken over a tree and connected to 2 other trees. It's a massive stand. It's going across here as well. Another form of australasiacum. You can actually see how gnarly the base of these calamus are. They're just so spiky. Wow, they're not real friendly. And yet, once again, good old cassowaries, they'll eat them with their cast iron guts. They'll have a crack. They'll eat anything. This is the joining of the 2 tracks into the 600-metre walk. It's, as I said, very flat. And my feet are just starting to ache now, which is a good sign. That means that it's pretty good ground. So I'll be down this other oh no, this is halfway through still. I'm sorry, I apologise. I'll go around the corner and see what we got. So I discovered this little roadway that runs alongside of the walking trail, and once again another clump of calamus that's just absolutely taken over this section here. But yeah, not a bad little road. I think I'm not seeing any cassowary because there's a distinct lack of fruiting plants around at the moment. Nothing in fruit, so there's no food source. The cassowaries will probably just move around as they do. It's supposed to be responsible for, I think, what, 75% of new plant distribution through the top end of Queensland. The little foraging trips through sections and spitting them out the other end, maybe 100 k's down the road, I don't know. Yeah, not a bad little walk through this forest. Not bad at all. Once again, nice and flat. The feet are starting to tell me it's almost time to pull up stumps for a bit. So we will shortly. Tomorrow we'll probably head down to Bingle Bay, which hopefully will give us a stronger chance to catch up with some cassowaries. So yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully we'll get to see some of these prehistoric beasts. A bit of luck. Back in the remainder of this trail. And yeah, I think it was 20 minutes before, so it was just a slow amble. So I reckon half an hour walk through here, 600 metres, stopping and having a bit of a look at this and that. It's another big stand of calamus. I can't really see it because of the verandah that's in front of it. But you can see what it's climbing up. Whatever it is, it's pretty much covered it. So yeah, this is a calamus lover's dream, this little part. If you're probably thinking, why are you worrying about why are you getting so excited about these vines? But yeah, given that we don't grow them down south, it's pretty cool to see them. And they do, they're palm-like, they've got palm frond like leaves. So yeah, they're an ally to palms. They're more of a predator, well not a predator, but they yeah, they'll take over something. They'll climb a host and decide to cover it completely. So yeah, very nice park, very nice indeed. And there, this will bring us back to the join up here, I think. The young calamus taking life, looking for something to climb over. This one's a cracker. Ooh, nice young one. It's such a shame because they just look like a nice little palm at this age, but yeah, then they get vicious and develop their spikes, which is probably not popular with a lot of people. Mate, it looks like a spider web here by the look of it. Yet another one. Ugh. No big spiders to see. Couldn't find that giant caterpillar again either. You see obvious chomp marks. There's a fair bit of caterpillar life going on here at the moment. And here's where we join up. The left trail that we took earlier. And that's the end of the loop coming back around to it. So all up, I think we're about half an hour walk. And as I said, nice and flat. And yeah, me with my buggered ankles, if I can get around it, anyone else should be able to. So if you're in Kurrimine, check this place out, it's pretty cool. The first thing in the morning seems to be the best bet. I've seen bugger all mosquitoes. Sun's out, so it's warm outside. Like I said, in a minute we'll probably jump another 5 or 6 degrees up again when I walk outside of this. But yeah, about I don't know, maybe what, perhaps 10 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, this is the best time to be here. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. Bye. Here's the short one. This was the forest I just walked through, and straight across the road here is the hotel caravan park. It's got a nice bistro at the front. It's a good little coffee shop, but it's Winnie parked across the road there, so yeah, nice and handy.